Joining us now on the program is Patricia Duke. She is the Executive Director of Love Inc. of North Oakland County. Joining us on today's program. Patricia, thanks for joining us today.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Appreciate having you on. So tell us a little bit about the history and about the mission of Love Inc. of Northern Oakland County.
Yeah, so our mission is to mobilize local churches to help folks in need, to help transform lives. We've been around nationally for around 42 years. Our local affiliate has been here since 2007.
And so what is your connection with the national organization? We know that this is regional for Northern Oakland County, but what sort of connection do you have with Love Inc. on the national level?
Yeah, so that's basically our parent organization. So as I mentioned, they started about 42 years ago on the west side of Michigan. And then as we found there were needs in different areas of Michigan, that is how the national organization spread into local affiliates. And that birthed the Love Inc. of North Oakland County, as I said, in 2007.
And so Love Inc. is known as a quote unquote connection center. Can you explain what that entails, what that means for these local communities that you serve?
Yes. So at our connection center, folks call us with a particular need. They say, for example, I may need help with my rent, with utilities, food, there's food insecurities folks call in with. And what we do is we have folks come in for a one-on-one intake in person because we want to define folks by who they are, not just by their individual needs. So they come into the connection center where they speak to an intake worker. They spend about an hour with them, finding out a little bit about their life story and the needs that are bringing them in that day. And then we connect them with resources in the community.
We're joined by Patricia Duke. She is the Executive Director of Love Inc. of Northern Oakland County, joining us on today's edition of the Megacast. You can find more information on their website, loveincofnoc.org, loveincofnoc.org for more information on their services, how you can get involved, donations, and more on their website, loveincofnoc.org. What are some of the communities in Michigan that you serve? You mentioned that earlier the organization began serving communities in the west side, on the west side of the state, but that's expanded throughout the state. So what communities are you currently in?
Yeah, so we currently serve Auburn Hills, Clarkston, Lake Orion, Leonard, Oakland Township, Ortonville, Oxford, and Rochester. So anyone who is living in those communities can call for our assistance.
So you mentioned some of the services that you provide. How do people access these resources and get in contact with your organization to get help in some of these areas that you serve your communities?
So folks can call in. Our phone number is 248-693-4357. They call in, they set up an intake, and we're really excited. One of the new programs that we're going to be starting in the fall is a faith and finance class. So we find, lots of folks are struggling with paying their bills. So rather than just give them, the opportunity where we can give them a little bit of money to help them, pay that rent or pay those utilities, we're going to actually show them a different way by inviting them to participate in classes so that they can make a lasting change in their lives.
Patricia, in terms of the services you're providing and the help that you're providing to people during the pandemic, how did that change the way that Love Inc. of Northern Oakland County serves these communities and interacted with the people in these communities that you serve?
So that was actually an interesting dynamic. So that helped us to birth our faith and finance class. We sort of had a little while to figure out what we needed to do that was going to be different in the community. We have a clothes closet and a bed blessings and beyond ministry. Those were services that we had to pause for a little while because folks were not feeling, safe and comfortable shopping at those ministries. So we spent a lot of our time telling folks about the other governmental resources that were available. So we were actually really a connection center by saying, well, we may not be able to provide the services that you need in-house, but there are lots of governmental and local governmental agencies that we can, push you towards so that you can get the help that you need during this time.
We're joined by Patricia Duke, the Executive Director of Love Inc. of Northern Oakland County, joining us on today's edition of the Megacast. You can find more information on the organization, get in contact with them, get involved, find some of the resources, and donate if you so choose to do so. by visiting loveincofnoc.org, loveincofnoc.org for more information on Love Inc. of Northern Oakland County. You mentioned your faith and finance classes. Can you tell us about those classes, how people can sign up, and what they will learn by engaging in faith and finance?
Yeah, so they can call our clearinghouse, the phone number, the 248-693-4357, and just let us know that they're interested in, basically taking a hold of their finances and learning different ways to manage their money. And those are going to be starting, they'll be 8-week classes. And the first set of classes, the registration is, I believe it starts on September 1st, and then the first class starts on September 6th.
More information again, loveincnoc.org. That is loveincofnoc.org for more information. And you can also call them as well. The number that she provided is also found on loveincnoc.org for all the information that you need to know about Love Inc. of Northern Oakland County. In terms of how people can support the organization, what are some of the greatest needs for Love Inc. of Northern Oakland County at this time, and how can people support the organization?
So we are always looking for volunteers, people who want to walk alongside us and then walk alongside the folks who are calling in for help. So we have opportunities in our connection centers for receptionists, for intake workers, and an intake worker is, the person who spends that hour with folks finding out, how they found themselves in their current situation, and then offering some opportunities of different ways to get out of that. We're looking for mentors for our faith and finance classes and budget allies. So those are folks that are just going to walk alongside the folks that come to those classes and just be in relationship with them, just show them that there's a different way than the way that they've been living, and just basically be in relationship, like I said, because that's what we're finding. A lot of folks, when they call, they just need someone to talk to. So that's one of the greatest gifts I think that we can offer to folks, is just, someone to walk alongside them and understand that the needs they have.
We're joined by Patricia Duke, the Executive Director of Love Inc. of Northern Oakland County, joining us on the Megacast. Loveincofnoc.org is their website to find more information. Patricia, just another minute with you before we'll say goodbye today. Anything else about Love Inc. of Northern Oakland County that we haven't discussed yet that our audience should know or should keep in mind going forward about your organization?
Yeah, an easy way to become a monthly donor, if you feel a passion for what we do, is to text Love Inc. to 41444. That's an easy way to support what we do. We are all donation driven, and we really have a passion for what we do here. And, we hope that folks will catch that passion as well.
Loveincofnoc.org is their website. Patricia, thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much.